Okay, so here's your presentation. This is why I say know your audience, know your purpose, know your expectations. Because I am doing a little bit of like a training session, I want it to be a little bit more simplified. I don't want it to be so busy that you are paying more attention to this background than you are to the information on the background. You don't want to pile a bunch of information on your slides. So if you were to have like the slide of my family, and I'll change that back to, we'll go blue. Okay, so if I were to have this one, I'll actually come back up here. And I want to delete this box. So I could either delete it or I could come back up here and I would change my layout to where I just want context only. So I could come here and take all this out and say, good morning. My name is Kenna Smith and I have one daughter and I work at Longfellow Middle School. See, I mean, who needs to adopt when you have 120 kids in class, right? And then I would say I have 3 pets. Whoops. They are dogs, and their names are Lucy, Misha, and Chevy. I have 2 fish that have no names. I currently, so when you list all this information here, the whole point of a PowerPoint presentation is so you don't have to list all of this stuff out. The audience has no idea what you are about to talk to or talk about. So you take this information and you come in here and you bullet point it and you say 1 child, ooh, finger spacing's off, 1 child, 3 dogs, 2 fish. Okay, so now that my audience knows what I'm about to talk to them about, they only see 1 child, 3 dogs, 2 fish. They have no clue what's getting ready to come out of my mouth. And the good news is that if you don't remember what's getting ready to come out of your mouth, they're not going to know you forgot. It's great stuff. So you put this up here as a reference. So I would say my family. 1 child, I'll be like, okay, I know I'm about to talk about my daughter. Okay, I have a daughter. She's in 8th grade. She's getting ready to be a freshman in high school. You know, she's 13 years old. You know, her name is Jordan, and that is my information. So now my audience is engaged with me. They're not paying attention to what's going on in the actual slide. And then I would say, you know, in our home, we have lots of animals to take care of. We have 3 dogs. Their names are Lucy, Misha, and Chevy. They're all rescue dogs, Okay, so all of that information is what you want the audience to know. It's going to be the same thing with a presentation to a boss. Now, I know sometimes you present numbers, which is a little bit different, and later on down the road, we will talk about how to insert Excel spreadsheets into your PowerPoint slides so that they can be looked at. But if you're going to be engaged in a work project itself, then you may want to talk about, let's see. My mind just went blank. Let's talk about vendors. Okay, so you have vendors and you pay vendors to come deliver stuff to you, or they pay you to come deliver stuff to them. So if you wanted to talk about vendors, you could say reducing vendors for Coke products. Okay, what do you want to tell your boss or in your meeting? What do you want to talk about reducing the vendors for Coke products? And by the way, I have no idea about some of this stuff, so it's all off the top of my head. And then you may want to talk about monthly spending on bathroom products. Okay, because you know that everybody comes in and they have like the hand sanitizer and little soap dispensers and paper towel dispensers. So what is our monthly spending on bathroom products? Can we reduce that? I mean, so kind of look at that information. I mean, if you want to talk about employee employee happiness. Okay, what's going to make our employees happy? What research have we done that's going to make our employees happy and stay with us? I know that they say one of the statistics is there's a lot of millennial statistics, by the way. And so a lot of them is making sure they feel appreciated. Okay, so that's one of the things. Like, it's not something that's over the top or just thank you for a good job well done, you know, whatever the case may be. Or sometimes they say, happy boss, happy employees. Okay, that way you don't feel like you're walking on eggshells with your boss or anything else like that type situation. So all of this could be presented. All you need are quick reminders, and that is the whole point of having a PowerPoint presentation. One, you're making it look professional. Two, you're getting the information across, but you're not distracting so much on the information on the screen as you are about what you are saying. And some of you are probably like, hey, I don't want the attention on me. I'd rather than pay attention to my screen. I totally understand.